Hello again. I know that I was planning on working on the. I was going to plan on having the Avatar the Legend of Korra special with the Avatar recorded by now, but it turns out midterms have actually been a lot tougher than I expected. So rest assured that I do have most of it written. I just need to be right final thoughts and be able to record it soon. And regarding the Pokemon on Digimon Fusion. And Power Rangers and Beware the Batman, Teen Titans Go stuff, yes, I am working on that, as well as a Superman Marathon, original Teen Titans Nostalgic Wave, so for now, just gonna give you something of the tide you over until then, that one more first impression of a new anime I've seen that Kill La Kill, that seems, I've mentioned before that my favorite anime is Gurren Lagann, just because of how it's, as across so many extremes, how it's managed to make so many such great writing, characters, animation, and I can say that Kill La Kill is all managed to capture that same feeling, man. And it turns out it's a new series by Studio Trigger, who has made up a lot of the animators and writers from previous Gainax who left, and also by proxy, my newest animators worked on Gurren Lagann as well as the writers. So, but the first scene where we see a student, a man teaching a class, has a high school, then I think it's gonna be this traditional slice life, but then, bam, him. One of the student teachers come crashing into walls, and I was running after a student wearing a Goku uniform, and that's gonna get into more of this, and so you're gonna be in for something really fun and like this. So that's just something what I've been trying to do for certain new series, not just because of the writing, animation, but maybe those had to be good as well as other characters, but I still like if things are fun nowadays. How that I've been trying to have as much fun as I can now that I've been turned 21, and so it seems that they just have these uniforms have a special property that enhances fighting ability that by drawing out human blood, and also in many ways it's kind of like how the outfits in Sentai and Power Rangers kind of enhance fighting ability that is also getting a lot of tokusatsu influence as well. And I also planning, for the Power Rangers, not only one, watching Sentai footage so I have a frame of reference, and two, for the Power Rangers Revs, one of the infamous breaks I have between new episodes on Nickelodeon, but that's not important right now. So, as you can tell, it's making a lot of strides about how rigid the Japanese school system is, as well as how, in this context, it's become a kind of case system, very system with the size of an entire city where all the more powerful students live in the school, which is very clean, very well off, and all the low class ones in the slums. So it's very poverty and disease and a lot of street punks. So as you can tell, the system is not very kind to those who live outside it, and that's where Ryoko Matoi comes in. Man, I love her. She is a very great lead character. That definitely the female character I'm looking for, the age of Katniss Everdeen and Black Widow. That some of my favorites as well. That she is very combines elements of Simone and then Yoko, to my favorite Gurren Lagann, that she comes to town as an exchange student with carrying the scissor blade, one half of the weapon that killed her father, there, and also that it seems that the higher ups of school they killed her father and also burned her home down. So she's exchanged that she also get revenge on the student council, put an end to the whole system. That she is both badass and flawed at the same time. That I don't mean just such as saying that she actually has some issues that clearly she wants to avenge her father, but also that she also meets up with his family that takes her in, and that later she to cover, and also that family of Mako was a very strange girl that she falls asleep in class almost every time. That also that very clumsy, very eccentric. I just love characters like that. So, and then the animation is very good. How this really it shows the impact on the faces, how elaborate they can get, how many designs of characters, and also the uniforms, and as the Rogue Sally that her uniform, Sanketsu, who is very powerful, that actually can talk to her. It's kind of like, hey, hit me. It's anyway. It's also shows everyone's opinion stalking his player as well. That I plan on reviewing that soon. Just need to watch the series again, maybe get the DVD so I can actually look at it more extensively. That here since there's a lot of there are some new parts in it, but and definitely that you definitely do not want to watch this in a public place too often, or at least that one where people, it's definitely one of those things where they're lucky funny that one drawback is that try to look at it at a place where it keeps privacy at home that if suppose he does get down and get put on new tonight, it'll be TVMA for sure that violence, profanity, sex, nudity, that's really just what the doctor ordered. You know what I mean? And that this definitely has a sort of vibe to it that I've seen the first 4 episodes, which doesn't really do that. Unless the first episode really turns me off, that I try to watch at least 3 to 5 of the first episodes. I would sort of get a feel of the series. That last one I saw was episode 4, which was the no late day, where all the lower class students had to make it to school on time and so they risk getting expelled. How and very much like it's a mad rush to get there, and there's a whole bunch of traps, kind of like all these wild and crazy kids, Guts, Double Dare, American Gladiators. Also, all the kind of all these Japanese games like Sasuke, which became based on Ninja Warrior here, and also the Unbeatable Bonzuke that. And of course, Uncle doesn't have a uniform ready, and she has to run there in her bunny pajamas and deal with a very intrusive student trying to debag her and her that. Also, it's a typical off-model episode where it's 4th episode of Gurren Lagann, which is actually my favorite because of how bizarre, how the off-model look it is. It definitely suits at that, and it kind of made fun of before with her with the Penny and Stucky episode Volume Point, where they drove most of the episode is sort of Studio 4C, a Satoshi Kon style. It's a bit more realistic than the usual end. So, definitely enjoying how they're kind of making fun of it. So, episodes 5 and 6 are up right now on Hulu. That if you want to watch a series, that's plenty of unofficial ways to do it, and also officially on Hulu and Crunchyroll. That Hulu is definitely my go-to thing for watching most of the anime officially. When I don't have the money to buy the DVD, that and I also try, so I say just try to give them. Personally, if I had the money, honey, I would order it right away. I generally try and buy things legally I can, and then watch things legally I can. But anyway, I really recommend watching this if you haven't seen it yet. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Leave a comment, watch, bonus, see you later. I'm gonna be working more on studying midterms and Superman movie Marathon, Pokemon, Hands Nostalgia Grave, Avalanche Core, my big ones right now. All the rest I'm working on. So see you around.